Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high, cause St. Louis isn't ready. Forget about it, goodbye. Hold on, we just saying hi. Five somebody, rise up. Weekdays, catch us live, somebody. Let's go.
Hello. Happy Halloween. What's up, everybody? Let's get into it. We got some things we gotta get into. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween to all you guys. So first off, I'm gonna need to do some stuff because I can't operate with all this in my face. Okay? So, happy Halloween. Here we go. Alright. Yes, we're having some fun. Happy Halloween, everybody. Alright. Can't hear anything. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Nothing but the hits.
Happy Halloween, everybody. Hope you guys all doing well out there. Hope this show finds you in great spirits as it should, because another day above the dirt, because trust me,
you don't want to be 6 feet under right now.
trust me, you don't want to. Another day above the dirt is always a blessing. Hopefully you guys are all doing well out there. Hope this day, happy Halloween again to every single last one of y'all. Happy Halloween! Woo! Happy Halloween to every single last one of y'all. Hopefully you guys are all doing well out there. All right, enough of the fooling around. We got to get into some things. We got some stuff to talk about. There's a lot to talk about in a very short amount of time. But I do want to share with you guys some of these things. Okay? So we got some things to get into. So please do me a favor. Aside from happy Halloween, like I said, hopefully you guys are all enjoying your Halloween. I hope it's all that you need it to be and more. Hit that like button down below. Hopefully you guys are staying safe out there, especially for those of y'all who are about to go trick-or-treating here very, very soon. I know within the next 2 hours or so, there's going to be little kids, little youngins running around going trick-or-treat. So please, definitely be safe out there. Check the candy before you let your kids consume it, because you never know. Some dirty people are out here in these streets, real talk. So just be safe, okay? But hit that like button down below. Hit that reaction button, please, and thank you. That would be greatly appreciated. Don't forget to do that. Of course, hit that follow button if you're watching on other platforms like Rumble, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, X/Twitter. I'm on all those, so follow. Hit that subscribe button here on my main channel, please, and thank you. Go to my secondary channel, The Pascal Show Clips, because I just posted another video. We got a bunch of stuff. The news be newsing out here, so that's why the title's a little crazy right now, because there's so much going on. But I do want to cover a lot of things with you guys in a very short amount of time in this particular show. It's pretty wild, the stuff that's been out here, percolating out here in these streets. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that reaction button. Don't forget to hit that join button down below. Become a member. Check out my Patreon and my locals. Locals.com/The Pascal Show. Patreon.com/The Pascal Show. And I got that merch because I know somebody in the chat just said, oh, I need that hoodie. Well, you can get this hoodie at PascalMerch.com. I make these with my own 2 hands. Go check it out, PascalMerch.com. These are the vibrant black hoodies. Type that into the search on the website, and you'll be able to find it. And you can get this right now because it is officially hoodie season. I don't know about you guys, but it's chilly in my neck of the woods. I'm sure it's chilly in your neck of the woods. It's about that time. It is indeed hoodie season for show. So please be sure to check out all that stuff. That'd be greatly appreciated. I also have my GoFundMe. I got a GoFundMe going on right now as we speak because I got a holiday special that I'm working on putting together for this coming holiday. If you want to support, by all means, check out the GoFundMe. And that link is down in the description box down below. In fact, let me just grab that now and put that in the top of the chat right now. If you feel giving, because 'tis the season to be giving, fa la 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 la. Please go check it out. It is pinned at the top of the chat. Check it out and support if you can. Okay? All right, guys. We got to get straight into this. So there's a lot of things that have been going on, a lot of things that have just recently popped off that we are going to talk about. There's some things that are some minor things that have been popping off, revolving around everything with this case, with the Diddy case and all that. So I do have a few sprinklings of things that I want to share with you guys. And then, of course, there's some big stuff that's going on that I talked about on the second channel, but I do want to bring awareness to you guys on this channel. And then, you know, I might throw out a few for us to watch a few skits, a few Halloween skits here as well. And if you haven't gotten a chance to check out the most recent skit that I did, where I did a parody song of Teddy Swim's Lose Control. I did it as this guy here, as Freddy Krueger, all right, and had a good time making it. If you haven't gotten a chance to check out that and just want to get into the spooky season, definitely go check it out. That'd be greatly appreciated. Yeah, that'd be greatly appreciated because I just made that out of just for fun and trying to get those creative juices back up and running again. You know, when you don't do it for a while, you feel like you lost it. And so it feels good to get back into the swing of things, especially with the holiday season officially in full effect now. And we got some stuff coming up that I'm really looking forward to sharing with you guys here in the very, very near future. Candy Temple, thank you so much for saying it was awesome. I appreciate it. Check it out again. Listen to it again, especially during it's Halloween. So this is the perfect time to play that stuff if you can. That would be dope as hell. I got a few other things that I'm going to be announcing a little bit later on, this later on, maybe over this weekend or possibly at the top of the next week, that I think will be. I think you guys will be really cool, like really down for. So I'll be doing that a little bit later. But I do have one announcement I do want to make abundantly clear. You know, I did have a sit down last year with Run DMC's DMC. Okay, DMC of Run DMC. Daryl, we sat down. We had a really great conversation. I'm doing another one tomorrow, but this time we're going to do our show or our conversation live. And that's something I'm really, really looking forward to because it's the first time in a very, very long time I've done a live show with any celebrity or with anybody in person where we've actually had a live conversation. So tomorrow at noon, I'll be sitting down with DMC of Run DMC live and right here on the Pascal Show. So please, when you get a chance, hop on in. If you guys got questions, that's the thing. If you got questions, we will be asking those questions live on the show. I'll be relying on you guys out there to show some love and put in some questions. And those questions that pop up that, that get my attention, I'm going to see to it and do my best to get that conversation going, okay, and get those questions asked. So tomorrow, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, it's on and popping with this man, the myth, the legend, the pioneer of hip hop, right here on the show. So I just want to remind you guys of that, which I'm really, really looking forward to for sure. Now, one of the first things that we need to get into, okay, is this piece of information, which I find to be very interesting. There's a new witness that is going to be testifying in the Diddy case, in his federal case. So federal grand jury is going to be hearing new evidence, and they're going to be hearing from a new witness that is set to testify. Allegedly, they were set to testify today. So they are going to be having a conversation, or they may have already had the conversation already with this new witness and looking at this new evidence in the Diddy case. Let's take a look at this article. So it says here, and this is pretty short and sweet, but I did want to share this with you guys nonetheless. Federal grand jury in New York will be hearing new evidence in the case against Sean Diddy Combs on Thursday, today, which could lead to a superseding indictment. So another one. All depending on what happens with this new evidence. Interesting, right? I mean, that garners this. Most definitely. And I also am kind of curious as to who could be the witness. But I think there's something that's going on here, because it says it later on in this article, a little bit later on in the next few lines, who is being represented by this particular witness. And that might give us some idea of who this could be. I don't know. It may mean nothing. It may mean nothing, but it may mean something too. Let's take a look at this. So News Nation, shout out to News Nation for the article, has confirmed that a grand jury in the Southern District of New York will be hearing new testimony from a male regarding Combs' investigation. It is unclear if the testimony will be in front of the same grand jury or a new one. Now, remember, attorney Ariel Mitchell Kidd, who's been representing a bunch of different people, but now it looks like she is representing this particular witness. So she's saying this confirmed witness is her actual client, which is also very interesting. So again, I'm wondering, what the hell is going on? Who is this witness, and what does this have to do with this grand jury? And then, of course, Pierrette, what is this new evidence as well? That's the other thing I'd like to know as well. What is this new evidence? Michael Kidd and attorneys for Combs did not immediately respond for requests and commented for comment by News Nation. Any new evidence could potentially result in a superseding indictment, which could add more charges. If this is true, and if this witness really comes in and this new evidence is damning, Diddy could be facing another new charge, y'all. A brand new charge. Just so you know, it's like he doesn't have enough already on his plate. So he could be looking at a whole nother one, y'all. Ain't that some wild stuff? That is some wild, wild stuff. But I'm wondering what's going to happen. I'm wondering if it's going to be first thing tomorrow morning, we're going to hear about a brand new lawsuit, or we're going to hear nothing at all. That's one thing I'm kind of curious about. What's going to come of this? What will come of this actual hearing that happened or could be in the process of happening right now as we speak? So Diddy could be looking at brand new charges. That's very, very interesting. Or added charges. Rianne, thank you so much for gifting one membership. I really do appreciate it. Whoever just became a member, please be sure to pay it forward. Open a door for somebody. You know what I mean? Rianne just gave you some positive energy by giving you a gift. Pay it forward. Give it to somebody. You know what I mean? Give somebody that, if a kid's trick-or-treating, giving out candy, give the kids some extra candy tonight. You know what I'm saying? Just do something nice and positive to somebody. Just pay it forward, okay? And welcome to the family, whoever just got gifted. Fly Girl, thank you so much. Happy Halloween. Thank you for all you do. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And hey, I wouldn't be doing this stuff if you guys weren't watching the show, okay? So it means a lot. You guys give me the energy, and it means the world to me that you guys are here having the fun and laughing and all that stuff. It means so much to me. So again, Diddy's looking at some serious stuff. I think it'll be interesting to see what happens when it gets done. I'm sure first thing tomorrow morning or late tonight, we'll find out a new thing. If there's a new charge, I'm sure we're going to hear about it here very, very soon. Hold on, guys. One second. Because, of course, I can't not do some sort of skit for you guys. That would make no sense for me to do that. It's Halloween, for crying out loud. Dag nabbit. So we're going to have a little bit of fun. Depending. We shall see. But what say you guys? Hold on. So what say you guys? I mean, do you think, what do you think is coming up for Diddy? Is this a nothing burger, or do you think that there's going to be another charge for the diddler? I am quite curious about that. Regardless, it's no good, because I feel like they're going to keep bringing in more and more people over time. Like, I think they're going to do more and more. They're just going to keep trying to pull more and more witnesses and more people to talk about, to testify and speak out. And so I am kind of curious as to what's going to happen here for sure. But it'll be interesting when it all is said and done. So I want to play this skit for you guys. It's called When the Black Guy Survives in a Horror Flick. Enjoy. Ooh. Hold on.
Shasta, just go. Go without me. I'll cut him off.
No, Jason, we got this far. Let's go.
I am not running anymore. Go, Shasta, go! Come at me, mother... Wait a second, man. You gotta be kidding me, man. You've been chasing me this entire movie. Isn't the black guy supposed to die earlier on in the movie? This doesn't make any sense, man. Now you just want to chase the white girl, and she's named Shasta, by the way. She's named after a soft drink, by the way. No offense, baby.
None taken, babe.
Look, it's just that I understand the plight of the black man in this country. And, you know, you people have had a hard time enough of it. I don't want to pile on.
You people? You should be an equal opportunity serial killer. Your blade should see no color but red. Man, you racist, bro.
I am not racist. I have 3 black friends.
Okay, name them. Go.
Jermaine, Michael, Tito.
Okay, you just named the Jackson 5. Man, you racist.
I am not racist. I love fried chicken.
That's f***ing racist.
You want to die tonight? Come on, let's go.
Oh, man. No. F that shit.
They sure can run, can't they?
That's racist.
That is kind of racist. Oh.
Happy Halloween, everybody. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. All right. So, again, if you think that was funny and that made you laugh, check out my GoFundMe. It's pinned to the top of the chat. Show some love, support if you can. Like I said, it's comedy, guys. It's just comedy. It's comedy. I have more. I have more. I'm crazy. I'm sorry. I'm crazy. I have more. We're gonna get into that in a little bit. We will get into more. I definitely promise you that. But we got to get into more of the news. We're gonna be splicing it in during this whole thing. Now, we got another thing that I talked about on the second channel, but I am going to talk about it here as well. First off, remember, Diddy's team has been accusing the feds of leaking that infamous March 2016 Cassie video. Let's not Let's not forget that. There is a lot that they are claiming. Also, prosecution is basically saying, first off, we did not leak this video, man. Whatever we've had in our possession, we have never given out to anybody. We did not give this video to CNN or anyone. So you guys are doing everything you can to move the goalpost to try to get that video completely squashed, completely pushed away, and not being used as evidence for the jury during this trial, during this upcoming trial. Again, there's a lot of stuff that's going on here. And I get it that Diddy's going to do everything in his power to get out of this situation and try to say, hey, I'm innocent, man, I'm innocent. But at the same time, though, there's a lot going on here. And especially that video is smoking gun evidence. You're telling me that the feds, like, they're going to agree to basically say, yeah, let's just push away this smoking gun evidence showing that this guy is volatile, violent, a monster, that he's been hiding in plain sight, lying to the general public, saying that he's a good guy. He's just this household name. Come over and like me, enjoy my stuff and all that crap. No. Ridiculous. And unfortunately, now they're trying to accuse the feds of actually leaking information. Prosecutors are saying, we didn't leak nothing. We didn't leak nothing at all. So let's take a look at this. So they say that particular video was not leaked by feds. That's what prosecutors are saying. So a video showing him attacking his former girlfriend, Cassie, was not leaked to CNN by federal prosecutors because they didn't have it at the time. That's what they're saying. Prosecutors insisted in a new overnight court filing. So they said this: the defendant argues baselessly that a video depicting the defendant's attack of a victim at the Intercontinental Hotel in Los Angeles on March 5th, 2016, was provided to a media outlet by government agents. Prosecutors urged the judge overseeing the case to reject Combs' request for an evidentiary hearing, calling it nothing more than an attempt to quash a damning piece of evidence against him. Without any factual basis, the leak motion seeks to suppress highly probative evidence, a video of Combs brutally attacking a victim in March 2016, Cassie, that was published by a media outlet in May of 2024, by claiming that it was grand jury material leaked by government agents to CNN. But as the defendant is fully aware, the video was not in the government's possession at the time of CNN's publication, and the government has never at any point obtained the video through grand jury process. By the way, instantly I'm sitting there looking at that and going, okay, so then who leaked this video? Who be the one that who actually leaked this video? Who leaked it then? Could it actually be Cassie herself? Could it be an employee that said, yeah, I'll take those stacks of money and then I'll get rid of the evidence, but then they actually pocketed it? I'm just saying, it just doesn't make sense, right? And that would be, and again, if it was leaked, it still doesn't change anything. It doesn't change the trajectory of this trial. It is smoking gun evidence that shows this man is a violent individual and that he would be willing to do anything, whatever it takes, to try to get somebody to keep their mouth shut. All the allegations that Cassie says in her scathing lawsuit, I'm believing to be true, especially after she goes, files this lawsuit, and then a day later, they settle outside of court like that. Again, man with a lot of money like that, you'd think he wouldn't just settle outside of court so quickly. He would just fight it out. So again, doesn't matter if this footage is leaked or not. It doesn't change a damn thing at the end of the day. Defense attorneys have argued the purported leaks interfere with the ability of Combs to get a fair trial. Well, sorry. He screwed up his own thing by not getting in front of this and being honest in the first place. He's been lying through his teeth since day one. And then when he finally got caught, he came out and said, my bad, I didn't mean to do that. And I found God. Okay. It was already done when he started to lie in the first doggone place. And actually, his ability to, the court of public opinion, he already destroyed that by lying in the first place. Oh, and let's not forget, not keeping his doggone hands to himself. Let's not forget that too. If he had not done any of these things, then Cassie's situation wouldn't matter. It wouldn't even exist. You see what I'm saying? If he kept his hands to himself, he would not be in this predicament if he kept his hands to himself. And of course, if he just did not have crazy elaborate freak-offs against people's wills again as well. Prosecutors also urge the judge to reject Combs' request to force them to reveal the identity of his accusers. So the defendant's request for victims' names should be denied on the basis that it is tantamount to a request for early disclosure of the government's witness list, something he is clearly not entitled to at this extremely early stage of the proceedings. And I agree. If this was like a week, maybe a week before or something of that sort, I don't know. Even still, I feel like that's still early. But this is very, very early on. So this gives him more than enough time. As soon as he finds out their names, this gives him enough time to go out there and start having his cohorts do some damage and making people's lives a living hell. Let's not forget that. So for me, I'm like, yeah, this is extremely early. Why not just do the research, make sure you're doing your due diligence, make sure that the people who are accusing him of doing these things are actually telling the truth, and keep it moving. Get it straight, get it as close to the date of the trial as possible before you actually release the names. In fact, don't release the names at all. That's what I would say too. But this could be very damaging for those particular witnesses and those particular accusers as well. Prosecutors said, moreover, early disclosure of witnesses is especially unwarranted here, where there are serious concerns of witness safety and obstruction. Absolutely. They also accused Combs of attempting to co-opt this criminal proceeding to defend against civil litigation filed against anonymous accusers. Now, we already know that a judge overseeing at least one of these civil cases has rejected the plaintiff to stay behind or under a pseudonym, and they're basically trying to get that particular person to get out and expose their names as soon as possible because they feel like they didn't earn the right to be behind a pseudonym. And to me, that makes me side-eye the hell out of that judge, to be completely real. Absolutely real. That just doesn't make any doggone sense to me at all. And I don't agree with it personally. But, and I mean, of course, what say you guys on that? Because to me, it's so weird to me. It's so weird to me that he would sit there and say, oh yeah, we need to get rid. His team is like, we need to get rid of that video. That it doesn't work. That it doesn't work. Sorry, we need to get rid of that as soon as possible. ASAP Rocky because it's ruining his chances of a fair trial. No, I don't think that at all. I really, really don't think so. I think what should have happened is exactly, what should go down is they leave that evidence out there. They leave it be. That's what they should be doing. Period. I think it's absolute trash if they're going to try to spin this and turn it around in some sort of way so that they can sit there and say, no, don't show it to them at all. I think that's terrible. I think that's absolutely 110% terrible. And yes, fire sword, I agree. I think that the judge sounds compromised as well. Just because they say Diddy ain't got no money right now, at least that's what the rumor mill is saying, that he's broke, doesn't mean that he don't have the money to financially persuade people to sit there and look the other way or push something and say, hey, we need this person to be exposed. I'm sorry. She didn't earn the right to stay behind the Jane Doe pseudonym. I'm sorry, but she didn't earn the right. To me, that's trash. And then if that's one judge, how many other judges could we be looking at here that could potentially do the same doggone thing? There's already another judge that's asking for the personal trainer guy to step forward, but he's also saying, I need the celebrity name too. You say that you were SA'd not only just by Diddy, but by celebrity A. I need your name to be exposed, and I need that celebrity A name to be exposed as well. But here's the thing. Your name will be sealed from the public, but the courts will know your name and who you are. But that also means that Diddy will know his name and the celebrity A name as well. That's very damning. That's very damaging in my personal opinion as well. That doesn't help the situation. It doesn't help the situation at all, in my personal opinion. But let me play this. We got another skit for you guys. It's called Trick or Treat. If it plays.
Beautiful beef, Skittles.
Hold on. Okay, let's try that again.
Trick or treat.
Pascal, what's up?
Yeah, hey, what's up, bro? What's good? Trick or treat.
What are you doing?
I'm trick or treating.
Okay. You're not in a costume.
Yeah, but I still look good.
You're not a child
Yeah, and?
or a toddler.
So? Listen, man, okay. I got up. I walked all the way over here. And by the way, that's a long walk, okay? I even brought my own pillowcase, okay?
Did you drool on it? Did you steal it from a toddler's bed? Like, what are you doing right now? Call me tomorrow. Call me tomorrow.
Hey, listen, bro. Hey, Jason, come on. Trick or treat. Smell my feet. Give me something good to eat.
Are you kidding me right now? Really, Pascal? What are you doing right now?
It's not me. I mean, I'm not Pascal.
Pascal, I know it's you. You're not Pascal.
No.
Okay, if you're not Pascal, give me a reason to believe it. Show me something. Give me a joke, a trick, something. Make me believe. Make me think you're not.
Here's a trick.
Moving your head is not a trick.
Googly googly.
Okay, stop.
Googly googly.
Just stop it. Just stop with the head movement. Okay, you know what? Here's the thing. I have a joke for you.
Oh,
you want to hear it?
Yeah, I like jokes. Yeah.
Okay, how do you keep a dumbass in suspense? Let me show you.
Oh, man.
What?
Okay, fine.
What?
Okay.
What?
Okay, fine. You know, yeah, fine. It's me. Okay. Woo.
What
Trick or treat.
What are you doing here? You're not a child.
Okay.
You're an adult.
Why can't adults go trick or treating? Okay. Every man and woman should be allowed to go trick or treating. I mean, think about a world where we can go out on a holiday and every man and woman can be dressed as Wolverine or Batman or Bane, or every girl could be dressed as a sexy nurse or a sexy nurse or a sexy nurse. I mean, come on. And they go all around their neighborhoods and they fill their pillowcases with that sugary, delectable goodness that we call candy. It could change the world, man.
So you're here to smoke my weed.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? Shouldn't adults be allowed to go trick-or-treating? I'm just saying. And yeah, I don't understand why people get offended by a sexy nurse, but that's what I was referencing. You know, referencing this skit right here. Okay. And yeah, I was there to smoke the weed. I wasn't really, but you know what I mean. It's all for comedy's sake. It could change the world. It could change the world, man. Exactly. Exactly. Hopefully that made you laugh. But moving on, we got to get into some more conversation here because there's some other stuff that is diddly in the diddly situation. And again, I feel like adults should be able to, just left turn real quick, but I do think that adults should be able to go and trick or treat, dag nabbit. They should be able to go and do it. Why not? Why the heck not? They should be able to go out there, do their thing, kick it, have a good time. We're already doing the dressing up anyway when we go to these parties and stuff. Why not? Especially the parents. Especially the parents that have to go and walk around with their kids and all that. Why can't we go trick-or-treating too? We want candy. I like candy. I mean, I may not be able to eat as much candy as I used to when I was a kid, but at the same time, I like the candies. So why the hell not? Right? I'm just saying, and there are a lot of sexy nurses. I'm sorry, guys. All right. As much as that angers people, how dare you sexualize nurses? No, I'm just making a point. There's just a lot of sexy nurses. And there's a lot of Harley Quinns. I don't know how many Harley Quinns I've seen in my lifetime. Harley Quinns and Elvira's. Elvira's a thing now, I've noticed, of all kinds. But still, at the same time, why can't we get out there and just have a little bit of fun, dagnabbit? Get some candy. There's nothing wrong with some candy, okay? Kelsey, thank you so much for the love in Canada. Appreciate it. Watch this. I watched Scary Movie and then saw your skit right after. It's so funny, LOL. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. S-Dubs, thank you so much. Kids equal candy. Adults equal shots. You know, but then what about the ones that don't drink? What about those that don't drink? And also, you got to remember, you can't do shots every time you go to a house. You will, if you did every single house, you'd die. Or you would not be able to operate heavy machinery or adult and parent. So I hear you on that. But at the same time, though, shots can be very dangerous. I can see like being able to like nurse a beer. Hey man, here's a beer, bro. You know what I mean? Ladies, here's a little cocktail in a red Solo cup. Enjoy yourself. I can see that a little bit. There needs to be more of that out here. Real talk. But just saying. Just saying. Or a little bit of that green. You never know. I'm just saying there's a lot of things that are going on in the world. Okay? There's a lot of things that are going on in the world that I don't know. If you can operate heavy machinery, you know, I wouldn't recommend that. After having shots, I don't recommend that at all. But let's continue on. Now we got some new information about John Legend's manager has spoken now. Literally, his current manager is saying, not only is she talking about what is she seen in the music industry and how toxic and volatile the music industry really is, but she also is talking about her experience at a Sean Diddy Combs party where she was locked in a bedroom and had to try to get herself out of it. Get herself out of a locked bedroom. Real talk. John Legend's manager. Now, she doesn't say anything about John Legend at all in this article. In fact, she says he's one of the good guys. He's not one of the bad guys. He's actually one that does not rock in this kind of way. John Legend doesn't give me that vibe either. He doesn't give me that vibe. He seems like just a good guy. But it is very interesting that what she went through and how she got out of this situation by the skin of her teeth, literally. And that's terrifying to think about if you really think about it. So let's take a look at this. Again, happy Halloween to every single last one of y'all. You know, it's close to midnight. You know what I mean? Happy Halloween to y'all. All right. Hopefully you guys are all enjoying it. I know a lot of y'all aren't here because you're probably going with your kids, your family to trick or treat and do all that. And I'm about to do the same doggone thing here in a little bit as well. So that's why I'm trying to give you guys the news and do a little Halloween, a little sprinkling of Halloween spirit in this conversation. But she's the John Legend's managers detailing a terrifying experience at a Diddy New Year's Eve party. So John Legend's longtime manager attended one of Diddy's parties 27 years ago and is now sharing her allegedly terrifying experience. On Thursday, Thee Stallion wrote a New York Times op-ed about going to a New Year's Eve yacht bash in St. Bart's with her brother as a recent college graduate. While at the party, the manager, now 49, recalled being directed into a bedroom by a man. And here she is with her client, John Legend. There she is again. So Ty, I'm going to call her Ty. So she says, she clarified that she is, quote unquote, not sure of who the individual was or if he had any connection to Combs, recalled nervously babbling in response. To this day, I can't remember how I managed to talk my way out of that terrifying situation. Perhaps my brother's on the boat and he's probably looking for me. Convinced him to unlock the bedroom door and let me go. At the time, Ty considered the experience an anomaly, due to, quote unquote, just one guy behaving badly at a drunken party. But she has since changed her mind. The Friends at Work founder claims she was given an unsuitable invitation to a senior music executive's hotel room a few years after Combs' party. After describing the music industry as a pervasive culture that actively fosters misconduct and exploited the lives and bodies of those hoping to make it in the business, she credited John Legend, 45, with helping her, quote unquote, find success. You know, that guy, John Legend. Give me the green light. You know that guy. And if you don't know that song, I don't know what you're missing out. That's a great song. Moving on. Ty gushed. It turns out that many artists, including John, want to be part of a different model of business and culture. Combs' lawyers have yet to return. Page 6, the article we're reading here, request for comment. The music mogul's infamous parties have come under scrutiny in the wake of his September arrest and the many charges he's looking at. Of course, he's pleaded guilty for all of these charges. But I mean, some of these photos and all the stuff that we have been seeing as of late is very damning and is very questionable. This all could just be straight up innocent. Literally, it could all be very innocent. But the way that the feds are mapping this out and have been putting this out, it does not give off the vibe like it was that innocent. But it's very interesting that you do have a specific manager. Now you have a manager stepping forward and saying, hey, it almost happened to me too. And it was at a Diddy party. Now, there could be connection to this, and there may be no connection to this at all. But if you do have a guy who loves that stuff, who embraces that type of culture, if you get what I'm saying, that our culture, there is a good possibility that other guys that were there at the party practice that same MO. Remember, Diddy has his group, he has his crew, he has the people that he rocks with, that he Fs with, so on and so forth. So imagine if he was in a situation, or a guy that is part of that crew, that is about that life. Suddenly he's riding solo, sees her, says, oh, she's good looking. I want to do whatever. And then convinces her to go into a room, and he tries to lock the bedroom door behind them, basically saying there's no way of getting out until you do what I need you to do. I mean, the possibilities are endless here, guys. But see, this is the reason why we wait for the feds to unearth. This is the reason why you wait for the feds to come out with the information that they actually have. Because I'm sure that the feds have a lot of information. I'm sure they have a lot of information that as soon as this trial happens, it's going to be wild, the information. But again, just so you know, this manager is sitting there going, nah, I'm not talking about John Legend. He's one of the good ones. She even says in her op-ed that she's hoping that this could change the trajectory of the industry, the music entertainment industry in its entirety. And I agree. She even said, it's not in this article because this is very, very watered down, but she says, imagine the amount of people that have left the industry, countless amazingly talented individuals that have left the industry solely because they were asked to do something that they were not willing to do. They were not willing to sell their soul. They were not willing to degrade their integrity, their own self-worth, so on and so forth. And I feel like there's a lot of that, for sure, in Hollywood, more than just the music industry. We're hearing this and seeing this with the Fitch-offs, Abercrombie and Fitch. How many of those male models actually walked away and said, I'm not modeling ever again. This is too disgusting. He wanted me to do what? I ain't doing that. Man, if it's like this, when you get closer to the brass ring, if it's like this, I don't want that. No, I'm going home. I'm going to get a degree. I'm going to have kids. I'm going to be a dad, and I'm going to live my life. Forget this. Forget this. I'm not doing this. I can't live this life anymore. It's scary. It's very scary. And it's frustrating because, again, this is a tale as old as time. I've heard it countless times of people that I know personally that have left the game because they could not handle the things that they were asked to do. And a lot of those things that they were asked to do were just disgusting, disturbing, and wrong. And if you have any self-worth, dignity, integrity, if you even love yourself, 9 times out of 10, you're not doing what you're being asked to do. And that's the reason why a lot of people walk out of the game. It's sad. It's sad, but very true. And we live in that world. We live in that world, unfortunately. We really, really do. And I wish it was different for a lot of the talent that's out here, because it is really frustrating. Like I'm going to say this too, and this is it's kind of with this, but it's kind of not. But I need to say this. you know what really grinds my gears and really annoys the hell out of me? You're going to see, like, I was just randomly I opened up Facebook, or not Facebook, I'm sorry, opened up YouTube. And it's like their suggestion page or whatever the hell you want to call it. And on the suggestion page, there was a video of two people singing a song, and it was a cover song. It was like Chris Brown's "With You," to be very specific. Beautiful singers, voice-wise, vocally, gorgeous voices, beautiful rendition of this song. It's a popular song. We all know this song. But then I could not, after a second, I had to literally close my eyes, because a part of me was like, it was a guy and a girl. And the girl was scantily clad. She barely had any clothes on. And I'm sitting there going like, yeah, she looks great. But at the same time, are we really at that place where everything's hanging out? Are we really at that moment where it has nothing to do with the actual vocal ability? It's just about what you look like and what you could possibly look like underneath them clothes. And I get it that that's the game, but at the same time, that game is so trash, in my personal opinion, and it breaks my heart because, again, it's somebody with serious talent that's being overlooked. There's people out there that have so much talent, gorgeous voice, but they're being overlooked because they're not willing to wear a tube top and booty shorts. Real talk. And I'm like, damn, what about just somebody being good at what they do? Why can't we embrace and love that? Why must it be a thing where it's like, oh, you gotta look like you run these streets, like you for the streets? What happened? Real talk, what happened? And it like I said, it's frustrating to me because we need, and then of course you get the rare ones like the Teddy Swims or the Adele's before she did all the surgeries and all that stuff. I mean, she looked complete, like go back to when she was rolling in the deep and then look at her and go easy on me, baby. Look at her now, completely different person. She looks great. I'm not saying that she don't look great, but rare that you find the Teddy Swims or the Adeles, but they all have a very specific sound because everybody loves them some Blue-Eyed Soul. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying. But then you look at all the other artists that I see out here, and don't get me wrong, a lot of them are great looking. But sometimes it's these dudes that are singing and they sound amazing, but their shirts are off and they're covered in baby oil. Real talk. And I'm like, I don't want to see that, man. Just wanted to hear your voice. What's up with the baby oil? Damn. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. You do some push-ups. You do some pull-ups every once in a while. Congratulations. You don't eat. You don't know what food tastes like because you got the six-pack. Congratulations looking like Tyson Beckford. I'm proud of you. But at the same time, though, can you cover it up? Because I just want to hear the voice. And you really tell me that girls are going to go, ooh, I need to go buy it because he's got his shirt off. What? What about the talent? What about the talent? Real talk. What happened to the talent, guys? So as much as she says, I'm hoping for a change in this world, in the music industry or in the entertainment business and industry, I'm wondering if that's going to change how we look at music and movies and all that. Like, I get it. The camera loves good-looking people. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I get it. But sometimes we're glorifying people just because they happen to they win the lottery with really good genes. I'm talking about genetics, not true religion. But you see what I'm saying? It's sad. And then you're hearing these voices and you're going, wow, she sucks. But she looks good. And then everyone buys it. Everyone buys into it. Oh, that's my song, girl. And it's like, where's the musical talent behind this song? There's nothing behind it. The only difference is that she looks good. She drinks water all day. She doesn't eat not 1 ounce of food. And she talks like this, like she's singing like this. It's all ASMR. You know what I'm saying? No talent. It's just on the beat. The beat is fire. That's it. You can put any person on that beat and it'll be fire. You feel me? I'm just saying. Now that, of course, yeah, I said, yes, I said True Religion jeans. That's a throwback too. But anyway, and apparently apple bottom jeans is coming back too, by the way, guys. Just so you know, Nelly's trying to bring them back. So apple bottom jeans are coming back. And yeah, auto tune, all that stuff. And don't get me wrong, auto tune can be really cool when you do it right, when you use it right. But at the same time, sometimes these talents that are out here, I'm like this has to do with rap, it has nothing to do with singing, but it's like Ice Spice. I'm sorry. It's Ice Spice. Do we need to say more? Ice Spice. Even my kid agrees. She's like, Ice Spice. Yeah. It's like Ice Spice. It's like, okay, it looks good, but then at the same time, talent? She's got a unique voice, a unique look. Talent, though? Okay. I digress. We got to play another video for you guys. It's called... Oh, dear God. Hold on. Let me just cue it up real quick. It is called When the Fboy virus becomes an epidemic. Yes, indeed. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Justin. I'm very excited because I'm about to see my son that I haven't seen in 3 months. There they are. Michael. Hey, say hi to the camera. Hey. It's Michael. Yeah. This is my son. Hey, Michael! Come on down here, son.
Second down and 4, a little flip out here to Corey Clement, and Clement gets
Did he just say swag? Damn, that dude just turned into a fuckboy.
A viral epidemic is now sweeping the nation. The FB1 virus, also known in the streets as the fuckboy virus, is infecting males of all ages. The government asks us to please throw away joggers, vape devices, and yes, even Yeezys.
You don't understand Steve Ewing from The Urge. It's a fucking epidemic.
Calm down, it's just fake news, man.
Fuck you, Steve Ewing from The Urge. They got my son.
Fuck you. Don't call me Steve Ewing from The Urge. Just call me Steve Ewing.
Okay.
Oh my God, help me! No! Thank you! It's just Steve Ewing!
Holy hell!
Post Malone is better than Tupac.
Post Malone? Bruh. Fuck you.
Oh, good God. Yeah, we have fun from time to time. It's been a long time, but yes, it is a real epidemic. I'm just saying it does exist. It does exist. The Fboy virus is absolutely real. It exists. Be careful out there because you never know. You just never know. So, yeah, we have fun here. Real quick. Thank you, S-Dubs, for gifting 5 memberships. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome to the family. Happy Halloween to every single last one of you guys. Everybody. But, of course, you know, I know S-Dubs said happy Halloween to the ones that just got gifted the 5 memberships. Again, let me just say this, because I know some of you guys are like, that's really funny, and that was awesome, and, you know, that was great, and all that. Guys, like I said, I'm doing a Christmas special, a holiday special this year. So my crazy mind, I got a crazy mind, as you guys already can see. So I got ideas for days. So again, I'm definitely doing something holiday-esque, holiday special this year. I got the GoFundMe. It's linked to the top of the chat. If you know, I'm just showing you guys a peppering of the skits that I've done in the past. I got a bunch of them all on this page. It's under skits, if I'm correct. Go check them out. I got a gang of them. But I've had a lot of fun messing around, doing some stupid things, and making skits. Now, I've, of course, been wanting to do more of these on the show. I've definitely been wanting to do more of these on the show. It's just called time and money, really. But I definitely want to have more, and do this more often. Still give you guys the news, still give you guys what you need and all that stuff, but still get you guys to laugh a little bit and share what I do outside of just telling you guys the news and being weird and quirky on a live, you know? So again, go to the top of the chat. There is the GoFundMe. If you can show some love, that would be fantastic. You know, eventually the goal, NFT just said you certainly have skills. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. I love it. I love it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not going to Hollywood anytime soon. Okay. I am not going to be covered in baby oil. All right. Nah. But I would like to have my own success on my own terms. Absolutely. But I love what I do. But this is something I miss. And I wish I did more. I wish I had more time to do more of. And that's what I'm building and working towards right now. Because, you know, the dream is to be able to do a full length movie outside of this. Because, you know, I got crazy ideas. I got plenty of ideas. You know, some of the skits are funny. Some of them land, some of them don't, you know. But I do enjoy putting these things together and exercising ideas and just trying things out, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. And so, yeah, it's something I want to be able to bring to the table, to the show more often. It's just a matter of having time. But still, a Christmas special is definitely something, or a holiday special is definitely something that is on the docket for this year. And I would really love to share some laughs and some holiday cheer with you guys this year. Again, like we did last year. So yeah, so there's that. Yeah. So of course, a little goes a long way if you can support, you know, donate $5, donate $1. It doesn't matter. Shoot, donate 100. It doesn't matter. Whatever you feel fit in donating to the GoFundMe, please go over there. Because like I said, the pen has been scribbling all kinds of stuff like crazy. And I really, really want to take it to a newer level than a different level than what we did last year. Last year was still great, but I still want to get it to that next level. And again, you know, of course, talking about the serious stuff that's going on in the world, but also throw in the laughs, throw in the jokes, and giving you guys showing you guys what I can do. Because it's more than just talking on a microphone, as you guys are starting to see more and more over time. I want this channel to be more three-dimensional. That's the goal. Three-dimensional of what I do and what I enjoy. I love talking to you guys, absolutely, but I also love entertaining too. So that's the goal. So if you can, check it out. You know, check out that GoFundMe. G Lewis, thank you so much. Thank you, Pascal, for all that you do. Of course, I love what I do. You know, I really enjoy it, and I will keep doing more. I will be doing many, many more. But yeah, this is just a small sprinkling of things that I've done in the past. We got more coming, because yeah, I mean, I got some more coming. I got a lot more coming. So definitely be ready, because I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be absolutely insane. I'm trying to put some things together for something in the very, very near future. We'll see if I can get those things accomplished before things go down. But yeah, like I said, your boy's trying to work and get this stuff done. It's just scheduling, timing, and funds, unfortunately. But guys, unfortunately, I got to wrap up the show, because you know I could talk to you guys forever. But still, that is the show. There is still a lot more information. Oh, I forgot to talk to you guys about that. Hold on, I lied. Hold on. One last thing, which I think is very, very interesting, and we got to talk about it. I lied. Don't run away. Don't run off yet. We still got something we got to talk about real quick. I'm going to make this one lickety split. Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion has lied, everybody. Yes. She has said that she was bumping uglies with Tory Lanez. She lies live on an interview with Gayle King, and now she's walking it back and saying that she did have relations with Tory Lanez. Now, I know some of you guys will look at that and go, who cares? That kind of thing. But still, if you really think about it, if she lied about this, what else could she have lied about? This man is in prison right now for 10 years, serving a 10-year sentence for pulling a pew-pew and telling her to dance, B. Crazy, right? But if you really think about it, sure, she could have just lied about this. She could have. But then again, she may have lied about more than just doing the hibbity-dibbity with the Tory Lanez. So let's take a look at this. Well, actually, before we do that, let's take a little trip down memory lane, where she actually, not Tory Lane, but memory lane, where she talks to Gayle saying this.
What was the nature of your relationship with Tory Lanez? Because he has led people to believe that it was a sexual relationship, that it was that you two were dating. What was the nature?
We were not dating. We were really close. We were friends. We hung out like every day. Mm-hmm. And his mom passed too. So when I felt like we were bonding over that. Mm-hmm. And
did you have an intimate relationship with him?
Like sexual?
Yeah. Megan, did you have a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez? Yes, that's my question.
I didn't have a sexual relationship with Tory.
So that's a bold-faced lie now. So now she's saying that this is not true, that she lied to Gayle King when Gayle King asked about a relationship or some sort of, if she had relations with Tory Lanez. She said no, y'all, live. And you know that all of her Megan Thee Stallion stans that are out here were dying on that hill, guys. You got to believe her, blah, blah, blah. So quit making her look like, don't victim shame her, so on and so forth, right? But in actuality, she lied. She lied about that. We got the video. Let's take a listen.
Yes, bitch, I lied to Gail King, bitch. First of all, I didn't know that bitch was even gonna ask me about that shit. She always trying to talk about this shit. That's not what this is about. Even if I was, I fucked the nigga like once, maybe twice.
She says, I may have hit that once, maybe twice. But I'm thinking that's like 11 different times. I'm going to be real. When they say, oh, it was only one time, times that by 5. And that's the actual truth. That's just how I feel about that. When anybody's ever said, oh, yeah, we only hooked up once, I swear to God. No, that's a lie. They done bumped uglies many, many times. I'm sure he knows exactly where every single birthmark, beauty mark, mole is on her body. Every crevice of her boohootie, he knows. Same thing about her. So for her to sit there and go, oh yeah, we only bump uglies once or maybe twice, that's a lie. So she still walked it back, in my personal opinion. But she's sitting here saying, oh yeah, we did. And she's like, I didn't know she was gonna be asking me that question. You could have just led with an answer that was truthful from the beginning. But you got to remember, now you got people that are in your corner that were willing to do anything for you that are now feeling some type of way about you lying. You lied. So again, people are looking at this and going, okay, so you lied about this. What else could you have told? What else did you lie about? Did you lie about what happened and who actually was the one holding the pew and all that stuff? Was it really Tory Lanez? And was it someone else? Was it both of them? What happened here? Why would you lie? Then I'm wondering if that conversation was ever, the question was ever made when she was testifying about their relationship. Could she have committed perjury? If she was asked that same doggone question while under oath, that is something that I would be looking into. I'd be asking that question. Like I said, I'm not trying to make anybody be in any type of trouble or anything like that. I think I want everybody to live their lives and be happy. But you went onto a documentary that's now on Amazon Prime called Megan Thee Stallion, In My Own Words, or something like that. And you address this and say that you lied. You realize that that's just reopening up a whole can of worms that maybe didn't need to be reopened. I mean, I appreciate her being honest and telling the truth. Let's be real. But at the same time, this could be a world of problems for her in the very near future. Because now it's documented. Now it's in a documentary where she's saying this and saying, yeah, I lied. She asked me that question, so on and so forth. But I'm also wondering if she actually answered or lied under oath about this as well. That's something to think about. That could be nothing, but it also could be something. And then, of course, it makes you wonder, could there be more that she's lying about that night? Like I said, I'm on nobody's team because I know how polarizing this conversation was back in the day. Some people are like, it's Tory Lanez, and some people are like, no, Megan Thee Stallion be lying. Well, she just admitted to lying about something. So now it's a question of what else, what is true and what is fake. It's a damn shame. But that is the bed that she just made herself. And now she's going to have to answer for what she just said here. Pretty wild stuff, right? The truth shall come to light always, but still, I didn't expect this to come out of her mouth. You know what I'm saying? I expected this to be from somebody else. And that's some wild-ish. Anyway, guys, that is the show. I appreciate all y'all for being here. It really means a lot. I want to say a big happy Halloween to every single last one of y'all. Oops, I didn't see this. My miracle mama, thank you so much for the 50. Wow. Thank you so much for the 50. I appreciate it. Pascal, your show makes every day a better one in this mad, mad world. You deliver all the goods, and you're so good at it. I can feel it all the way down to my lady plums. Hey, yes. Love ya. Love you too. Thank you, my miracle mama. Happy Halloween to all you guys and to my miracle mama. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate it. We got more coming up. We got more conversations. Be sure to watch tomorrow at noon live, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. We will be live with DMC of Run DMC live in the flesh. And I can't wait. It's going to be a great time. So be ready for that conversation. It's going to be one to remember. Please do me a favor before you head out. Hit that like button down below. Hit that reaction button if you're watching on other platforms. If you are watching on those other platforms, make sure you hit that follow button. Follow me on X/Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Rumble. Show some love. Hit that subscribe button here on my main channel. Go to my secondary channel because there's a lot of stuff I talked about today on the secondary channel because the news being newsing out here as of late on this Halloween day. Go and subscribe to that secondary channel. Also, hit that join button down below. Support the channel if you can. Welcome to the family, to all you new members that just got gifted. I appreciate you guys being a part of the family. But if you want to support even further, go check out Patreon or my locals, patreon.com/The Pascal Show and locals.com/The Pascal Show. Go and check those things out. That'd be greatly appreciated. And of course, check out my merch. The merch be merching, baby. If you like this hoodie, like some of y'all like, oh, that hoodie be fire. You can get this on pascalmerch.com. Go check it out right now. And of course, I got that GoFundMe pinned to the top of the chat, and it's also in the link down below. If you want to support the holiday show that's coming up very, very soon, please go. Support if you can. A little goes a long, long way. Anyway, guys, it is time to get going. Much love to you guys. I appreciate every single last one of y'all for being here. And I'll see you guys very soon. If you guys are going out and trick-or-treating, please be safe out there with your loved ones. And check that candy. Real talk. Check it. I appreciate you guys. Happy Halloween, everybody. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. We'll talk soon. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.